Have you ever hit a point in your career where you feel lost and stuck? Today, I'm sharing the hidden link between identity and burnout, and figuring this out has transformed my life. And I'm here to share what I've learned throughout my journey with all of you. I hear you. You've done everything right throughout your career. You've worked hard, you've earned the title, you've got a good salary and benefits. And from the outside looking in, you appear like you've got it all together and successful. But yet, you feel like something's off. And you can't pinpoint exactly what it is. You should feel fulfilled, but you don't. Then you start questioning, what's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. Notice how whenever there's a shift in your career, whether it's a role change or something happens to your job, maybe you got let go from a reduction in force, or your job no longer lights you up. You feel like the rug got pulled out from underneath you. Why is that? It's because we tie our identity to our work. But why? Our culture reinforces it. Between promotions and performance reviews, there's the perception that our job titles equals our worth. External validation supports it, but nothing could be further from the truth. Think about it. When you meet someone for the first time, what do they ask you? What do you do? I was at a social event in our community last week, and after formal introductions, they asked me, Emily, what do you do? I told them I'm a career wellness coach. And you could see a few second pause and the wheels turning in their head that they are forming an opinion of you. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, they're judging you based on what you do for a living. And it's human nature to do so. We all do it. But that is why we tie our identity to our worth, because society dictates it. And of course, the danger with that is, as I mentioned, something should happen to your role. That's when you start feeling lost and stuck and at a crossroads in your career. So what does it mean when you feel lost and stuck? It means that you've evolved. Your priorities, your values, and your definition of success have changed. They've shifted, but your career hasn't caught up yet. Think about it. What motivated you in your 20s, 30s, or even 40s may no longer fit your current season of life. In your mind, you're saying to yourself, I should feel fulfilled, but yet I don't. I've worked so hard for this. That disconnect creates tension and exhaustion. And that tension leads you to a crossroads in your career. And there are two paths that you can take. You can take the easy route, which is to continue pushing forward and pursuing your old definitions of success. Meanwhile, your inner self is craving something different. So there's going to be a conflict there. And then there's the other path of stepping back and redesigning what success looks like. But there's also that fear of the sunk cost fallacy. You've invested so much time and effort into your existing career. What are you going to do next? So this creates that crossroads. And it could really eat up inside you. And this could lead to burnout alone. So how do you know you've over-identified yourself with your job? The first clue is you describe yourself with your job title. The second is you feel anxious or empty when work isn't going well. The third is you struggle to answer the question, what do you do outside of work? And you struggle to answer it because work consumes your life. You don't have time for anything else. And last but not least, you lose yourself when your role changes. You feel lost and stuck. And if you're finding this helpful, be sure to subscribe to my free monthly newsletter where I dive deeper into some of these insights. So what do we do next? We redefine identity beyond the job. Detach your worth from the title. Your value doesn't disappear when your job changes. You are not your job. This next one is extremely important. You have multiple roles. You have multiple identities, which cannot be replaced, whereas your job, you can be replaced. You are a daughter, a son, a sibling, a parent, a friend, a mentor. Ask the bigger questions. Instead of asking, what do I do? Ask yourself, who am I becoming? What kind of an impact do I want to have? And align your career with your values. You're constantly evolving, and your values are constantly evolving. What mattered 10 years ago might not matter today, and that's normal. If you're feeling lost or stuck right now, don't ignore the signs. It's not always burnout from overwork alone. It's burnout from misalignment. If you found this video to be helpful, please be sure to subscribe and share with anyone in your circle who may be feeling the same way. Thanks for being in this space, and I'll see you in the next video.